wedding anniversary.
Oh.
We celebrated in April with divorce papers. That was a good thing. So I found myself single and dating for basically the first time in my entire adult life at 40. Let me tell you, dating at 40 is wild. The dating pool, there is piss in the pool. Like full on toddler in the shallow end, no swim diaper, okay? And I'm out here with my floaties just trying to doggy paddle through sewage. You meet a lot of guys who are like 45, not looking for anything serious, just exploring, seeing what's out there. Buddy, what's out there are women who are tired of your bullshit and do not want to see pictures of you holding a fish. Like, the only thing you should be exploring at this age are your AARP benefits. You also meet a lot of men who live with roommates, well, with their moms. I don't really think you should be able to call her a roommate if you used to live inside of her. Like, if Barbara evicted you from her uterus, she's not your roommate. Maybe your landlord, actually. And it's hard to get in the mood when you're like fooling around and a guy's like, shh, I don't want my mom to hear us. Sir, I have a 401k and a mortgage. I'm gonna be as loud as I need to be, and Barbara's gonna understand. So I've learned you have to ask a lot of questions in the beginning, and some of them are like the same questions that I asked when I was dating at 18. Like, do you have a job? And no, reselling your mom's medical marijuana does not make you an entrepreneur. Do you have any kids? And do not come at me with, not that I know of, okay? You get no bonus points for knowing about your own spawn, okay? This is a first date, not an episode of Maury. The results are in. James, you are not getting a second date. But I also have to ask these different questions now that I'm middle-aged, like, do you have a retirement plan? Do you pronounce the L in salmon? Because if you are out here at 45 saying salmon, listen, we do not need to talk anymore. I know it is not going to work out. Are you actually single? Like, does anybody think they're in a relationship with you? I dated a guy who was separated. Third date tells me that he thinks that his ex-wife is going to announce that she's pregnant with their second child. Come again? Oh no, wait, you already did. So when you say separated, that doesn't apply to your crotch. Okay. Clearly, he told the truth about as well as he pulled out. So now I have to ask, have you ever been called a narcissist? Because I feel like I say the word narcissist and one of the roaches crawls out of the woodwork and texts me like, hey girl, how you been? Like, I have a therapist, but maybe I actually need an exterminator. I dated one guy who only dated women who needed glasses, and I realize now it's because he didn't want us to be able to see through his bullshit. Like, they're not even that good. So I've had to get better about setting boundaries. Like, let's face it, the boundaries I had the structural integrity of a Triscuit. Because you don't know true panic until you realize mid-date that you are sharing queso with a convicted murderer. So that one didn't work out, but it isn't because he was a murderer. He was a flat earther.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, sir, I could maybe forgive manslaughter, but science denial? No, can't do it. I've actually met a lot of conspiracy theorists on the apps, but of course, like, they don't think they're conspiracy theorists. Like, they're the ones who only like know the truth, right? So, one guy, all birds are fake. They've been replaced by government drones. You can tell because they walk funny. Sir, they're fucking birds. Another guy believed that the moon landing was fake because he didn't think that Richard Nixon could have talked to Neil Armstrong on the phone, and he was sure of this because he didn't get good service in Reading. Like, Okay? But my favorite was the guy who believed that corn had been replaced by genetically modified plastic. Because it came out whole in his poop. So, two things. One, try chewing. And two, thank you so much for coming back to the table and sharing on the consistency of your bowel movements. This date has been shitty. That's my time, thanks.